My correct and wonderful people, how una dey? Yes so, e don dey shele for inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Silence and confusion don dey for the palace of Ile-Ife. Kabiyesi now is like, the elders in council also are what? Opening their mouth with the kind of shocking statement Olori Tobiloba has brought inside the palace of Ile-Ife. My correct and wonderful people, e look like if their kaya matter no work, they go twist am, twist the matter, bring another thing inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, for like 3 or 4 days, or let's say 5 days, Olori Tobiloba has not been feeling too well inside the palace of Ile-Ife. But we suppose not say yes. So in Nigeria, our weather right now is kind of rainy season, and we know the people who are getting sick, and different sickness, catarrh, and things are erupting. So we understand. So Tobiloba has not been feeling fine. A whole Olori for that matter, who is eating, who they chop better food. But let's leave that part. But my correct and wonderful people. So Kabiyesi had to summon Olori Tobiloba because she has not been in Lekki mansion for a very long time. Yes, she has been in the palace of Ile-Ife after, with all these things that are going on, with everything that is erupting. The Queen Naomi, this thing is giving everybody restlessness. Everybody is complaining. Everybody cannot even endure or tolerate wetin dey happen again inside the palace of Ile-Ife. So Kabiyesi had to call Olori Tobiloba and started asking how kilo shele now wetin dey happen to Ram and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, and the first thing that came out from Olori Tobiloba mouth was really, really shocking to everybody. Me sef, when I see this alleged information, I did very shocked. The lies in the matter, like this one sef, e hold me very, very well, because we say as how now, how we take happen. But the shocking statement she made inside the palace of Ile-Ife, my correct and wonderful people, Olori Tobiloba say she get belle for Kabiyesi. Hey, there is nothing wey Musa no go see forget. There is nothing wey this Oloris inside the palace of Ile-Ife, this Mama Lawos inside the palace of Ile-Ife, there is nothing they cannot do. Yes, there is nothing they cannot do in the palace of Ile-Ife, and this is really, really shocking, because when I see this one, I was like, let us calculate the duration of how many years the pikin, her pikin, who just did 1 years. Yes, the twins wey she born, they just celebrated their birthday on the month of March, and right now she's now what? She's now pregnant again for Kabiyesi. Like, how did it happen? Is it by miracle, or the angel Gabriel switch this time around? My correct and wonderful people come visit Tobiloba instead of visiting um, um, the normal person wey suppose visit. Yes, as if angel Gabriel has already come and tell us, oh yeah, see, na Kabiyesi na him be the father of this your unborn pikin. But Kabiyesi had to look at her with dumbstruck, and the elders in council also, who was still sitting, some few elders who were sitting with Kabiyesi, who were just having some leisure time discussion, was like, wow, say hey. And the next thing that one of the elders talk be say, how now? Like, how kini wetin be that? How e take happen? And Kabiyesi sef no even know wetin im go tell Olori Tobiloba in the palace of Ile-Ife. But all these things, when you look at it very, very well, if you look the duration of time, and Kabiyesi, yes, there's a time about like during the first week of July that the CCTV camera caught Tobiloba sneaking out of the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, all those things are happening. Kabiyesi, yes, to be honest with everybody, let's say attention seeker Oletik is one of the favorite of Kabiyesi after Queen Naomi. She's the youngest, she's the vibrant, she's this she knows how to make conversation. We have seen it different every time in our in our page, that she knows how to make the conversation. She's this life of the party. She's this kind of Gen Z, not this Gen Z Olori. So Kabiyesi was like, how now? How did it happen? And how is it going? She said she went to the doctor to check how she was doing, because the sickness has been starting for a very long time. Kabiyesi said yes, he noticed that she's not active the way she used to do, like perambulating in the palace, going from up to down, doing everything, showing case herself. And Kabiyesi was like, she has not been active. Now, what is the problem? That is why he called. And she said she went to her doctor to check herself up, and they told her she was 2 weeks pregnant. My correct and wonderful, but 2 weeks pregnant, can't they do like this? Everything can be a second. They asked her, 2 weeks pregnant, and you have already know in 2 weeks. She said that she's supposed to see her visitor and this one, but she has not seen it. She was thinking it's because of the delay and this and that. And Kabiyesi was really, really shocked alive. And Kabiyesi said no, that this one no be wetin they go do. Say they never sort the one way them they do for palace. So the DNA test result this time around they won't put another one for him head. But Kabiyesi did not say anything because the elders in council, the elders who were sitting down with him, Kabiyesi don't want them to start feeling one kind or start asking questions that when the Kabiyesi do this one, when the Kabiyesi do that one. But we know all these things in the palace of Ile-Ife. The likes of Ashley and Tobi Loba in the palace are really, 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 really one kind of people. Then that they have different strategies, they have different tactics. Yes, they get many, many tactics and strategies wey they use for inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Right now, she has done this one now. Be say if Kabiyesi wanted them, make they come out for palace now, it will be different. They'll say, okay, she's double now. It's not only Queen Naomi that is pregnant in the palace; it is her. That last time that there's a particular news we saw on the internet space and in Oduduwa press saying that Temitope came out and said she's pregnant. Elizabeth came out and said she's pregnant. But am I correct and wonderful people? All those things are what? Tactics. They are tactical means that these Oloris want to use in the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, if you watch everything, they are tactics these Oloris are using in the palace of Ile-Ife. So my correct and wonderful people, how will I take the see this matter? Because we know say yes, so right from time Olori Tobiloba has been this person where they paro, yes, person where they lie too much inside the palace of Ile-Ife. A person who has been what so deceitful and we know the Mamalawos now very deceitful. Yes, inside the palace of Ile-Ife, we know the Mamalawos them. Now person where they conny. So all these things where she just bring out for the palace of Ile-Ife, all these things where she don't they do, they talk for inside the palace of Ile-Ife. My correct and wonderful people, Kabiyesi was shocked that he just heard the news for the first time. But Kabiyesi knows that all these things these Oloris are saying in the palace are not what he's supposed to be saying. Yes, that all these things these Oloris are saying in the palace of Ile-Ife are not what meant to be seen at all, because we don't understand how Kabiyesi, when last Kabiyesi had to have intercourse with these women. Not everyone we know. We don't know when Kabiyesi do kerewawa with these women, but the ones we don't see them from, we know say yes, so something must surely happen, because definitely as Queen now we know they for palace. Kabiyesi needs sometimes go need all this kind of thing to what? To relax himself. Yes, my correct and wonderful people, how una take see the matter? Yes, make una drop una comment on the comment section. Make we know how the matter take dey go for inside the palace of Ile-Ife, because right now wetin dey stop inside the palace of Ile-Ife no be wetin mouth go talk and ear go hear o. Because Olori Tobiloba don shocktalize everybody in the palace of Ile-Ife as she say she's allegedly pregnant for Kabiyesi, 2 weeks pregnant. My correct and wonderful people, we know say the only person maybe say get belle for inside the palace of Ile-Ife wey we still dey look and wey we still dey do that, say na only Queen Naomi Shilikonla Ogunwusi. Yes, na only Queen Naomi we know of. Any other person wey even get im own, be say they what? They look for ways they go take what? Deal with Kabiyesi for inside the palace of Ile-Ife. My correct and wonderful people, how una take see am? Yes, how una take see the matter o? Because all these things wey these people just dey do, they do am say based on say they wan just look as everything take dey happen. Yes, they do am say make they just dey say make they use am hold Kabiyesi for inside the palace, because they know wetin dey go on. The Oloris in the palace know wetin dey go on. They know say if Queen Naomi come back to the palace of Ile-Ife, it is going to be very, really tough for these people, because rumors now and things don dey fly up and down for inside palace. Now they say na Queen Naomi na in the what? Na in dey control Kabiyesi for inside the palace. Yes, rumors don dey come again. They talk say na Queen Naomi na in dey control Kabiyesi for inside the palace of Ile-Ife. My correct and wonderful people, how una take dey see these things? Because right now for inside the palace of Ile-Ife, Kabiyesi don't know which one he's going to believe again. Kabiyesi doesn't know the one he's going to what? Believe again in the palace. Because he knows that yes, so him and Olori Tobiloba has had some kind things thereabout in the month of July. So that's why she's kind of skeptical about the issue. She's bringing the exact time and exact date and exact everything, but we know that all these things will still come out in full flesh and full flesh, because this is a kind of something that Kabiyesi needs to look at very very well. But Kabiyesi has told her that okay, since she's like that Olori Tobiloba is going to work with his own doctor. Yes, that is what Kabiyesi told him. That Olori Tobiloba is going to work with his own doctor and his doctors from the Equity Hospital, which are the American ones. And she was not saying that Kabiyesi she work with the doctor thing that she wants to give birth to her own child self in UK, that she doesn't want to give birth to her own child in Nigeria. Ha! Person wey they never confirm. Person that they have not even done. Kabiyesi has not done his own test on her. So my correct and wonderful people, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Please don't forget to share. And please don't forget to drop your comments on the comment section. So we will interact on the issues where they come from inside the palace of Ile-Ife. My correct and wonderful people, I say thank you very much. I say God bless you all. Please don't forget to do the needful. Because right now in the palace of Ile-Ife, everywhere just they shake, silent, and confusion. They happen as Olori Tobiloba says she's pregnant for Kabiyesi. Thank you very much all, and God bless you. Shalom.